Okay, we're just hitting record. We're just hitting record because let's just record.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of These Two Girls podcast with your hosts,
Candy. Sorry.
and Cheyenne. I guess now I'm just not going to even acknowledge the gap because it's just part of it.
It's just part of us now.
Yes.
I'm glad you've embraced that.
You know, yeah, because that's what you have to do these days is be open to adjusting,
right,
and changing your mindset and
no sense in
changing your behavior sometimes. You know,
it's too much stuff to stress about than the gap between and Candy. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, we just out here trying to live. You know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just relax your panties, relax your titties. Don't get too stressed out.
Don't even bother wearing no panties.
Don't even bother. Why are we even wearing panties anymore? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I got some on now because I got a dress on, and the way the dress is set up, it was just too much was going to be moving around, so I needed to hold some things together.
But isn't that what they said sundresses are for?
No, yeah, that's for the people with booty. I don't got no booty. What was moving around is the other stuff in the front and the sides that I was trying to hold together.
Oh.
Not the if I had booty, I'd let that thing like jiggle back there. Okay. Yeah, but that's not what.
And then get the dress stuck between the booty
cheeks. You know, yeah. I'm going to work on that for next summer.
That doesn't happen to me. And nothing. Anywho, I mean, maybe my boobs, but no, I don't have that booty.
We can work on the booty stuff for next summer.
But you know, I'm actually trying to I'm manifesting that I will meet someone that can sponsor a BBL for me.
Oh, okay.
You know,
But are you trying to do a BBL?
So I'm told that, you know, if they do the lipo with like the waist and stuff, it may help with, you know, adding some booty, because once you shrink up certain things and back fat,
okay,
you know, it makes your butt look a little bit bigger,
defined. Mm-hmm.
Right? So there's that option.
Okay,
but if not, I wouldn't mind all of that they're about to suck out. Just put a little bit back there.
Just put some in there. Yeah,
put some in there.
Mine.
Mm-hmm.
I worked hard to get fat. So
right, I worked. Yeah,
put it where it needs to go.
Put it where it needs to go.
Yeah,
you know, and maybe put a little bit in the curvy area, so at the sides to kind of give some hip too. So not only booty, but some hip too to round it out. You know, so
no, I'm with you.
You know, so you know that seems to be the energy we're all on now with manifesting and speaking things into existence. You know, that's what all the memes say, and that's just what we're all doing. So why not? I hope to be able to acquire some funds that I can
You need a sugar daddy.
I can do that. I need some sort of a sugar daddy.
Sugar something. Some sugar.
Some sugar. Yeah, so maybe, you know, someone, if you're out there listening and
play the music they play with the puppies at the shelter when they're looking for the donation.
Right? That would be so pretty. And the violin, yeah.
You say the speech.
So yes, this is Candy just checking to see if there's anyone out there that wants to donate to my lipo BBL fund. It's been a struggle. I want yams.
Okay. And if you sign up now, we will send you a T-shirt, or we'll send you a picture when Candy is done doing the BBL.
Yes, I will send you a picture, and I will shake these yams for you also. You know.
You better make an OnlyFans.
Listen, you can have your own personal OnlyFans access to my.
I seen what's her name? What's her name? The one that took the Kardashians for a ride. Black China. I seen her on her Snapchat. She had a little preview from her OnlyFans. She's like bent over with the arch and everything, and all you see is like an angle of her butt, just like, you know, doing whatever she's doing, moving back and forth, simulating some kind of like sex position or whatever. And I was just like, what? Why does she need an OnlyFans?
Right? You have money.
Why does she need an OnlyFans?
Well, the thing too is maybe people like that because they have so much expenses.
They're just getting multiple streams of income.
You need multiple streams of income. Listen, I won't knock it. You do need, in this day and age, you need multiple streams of income.
Yeah.
So, maybe that's what I need to do to pay for this costly.
Right. We gotta figure something out. Another job, a side hustle. These two girls is not paying us enough.
I still think these two girls needs OnlyFans access because we have people that be into us, girl.
What?
We do. You know what I'm saying? We spoke about this the other day. There are people that we are a fetish for some people.
Oh,
we spoke about this. Okay. So I'm not gonna give too much details. Right now, but maybe we could do a whole account for those people. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, we'll look into it. Let's do some research.
Y'all, let me tell you, COVID has taught us so much. Let me tell you, I don't even know who I am these days. It's just
you don't know who you are.
I'm a whole different person. Whole different person, y'all. But you know what I'm saying?
And I'm all for whoever she is. I love it. I like it. I love the energy. She got that energy. She got that stuff that's just like exuding from her. I just love it. Yeah.
So, in other news.
When's the stimulus check coming for y'all?
Oh my gosh, for y'all. Oh yeah. Guys, I need this stimulus check. That's probably what I should do. The next stimulus check that comes, because it's like one that they send. Well, I don't have any children, so it's just gonna be 1G. But just to go back to the BBL thing, I saw the special that they were running for 2-3. So
you could do a down payment and then do a payment plan or something.
Right.
Oh, those things, that's how people do that.
We could do. Listen, once you can do a payment plan.
Then get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you need to do to make you happy, girl.
And I don't care. Y'all judge y'all mama, but I don't give a damn. Okay? But y'all gonna be loving this body when y'all see it on your Instagram. Okay?
You know what? Stuff like this has been going on forever. I was watching Pose on Netflix. I was telling you about it. It's about the transgender gay community, but it's set in the early 90s or whatever, right? But there was one episode where they were following the story of this one chick who was transgender female, and they do these little things where they walk the category, and it's the category is whatever body, and these they come out, and the voluptuous woman, whatever, and she was skinny. And she didn't have no hips, whatever, She still has her man body. She didn't have no hormones or whatever to do all the stuff. So she's trying to walk in the category and they're clowning her. And she goes, they're following her, go to the illegal on the side thing to get the injections in the hips. And she got an infection, all that stuff, people just want to look how they want to look. And it's let people do what they want to do. Let people be.
And I felt like if you had checked me on that a couple years ago, I probably would have been a bit more judgmental about it, But I feel like now I don't even care. Do you, boo? What you want to do? Your lips? Go ahead. Your nose? Go ahead. Whatever makes you feel better. I can't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's funny how our opinions on things change, right? And it's okay
and it should. Yes, it should.
Yeah, and it's okay for it to change. It's okay for you to admit that, I was wrong.
I didn't know enough about this.
I didn't know enough.
Before.
I was a bit judgy. Yeah.
Now I can see a different perspective.
Exactly.
Because you don't necessarily mean that you was wrong or right? But it's sometimes, for me now, that's all I'm on, is that you just need to be able to, you need to know that there are multiple perspectives of things that you could be looking at, and you're just one.
Yeah.
So don't even bother opening your mouth.
Exactly. And everybody's journey is
stuff.
different. Like, you don't know their story. You don't know, so I agree. Yeah, it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to change, it doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't mean that, you're dumb or anything. It's just, you've been privy to new information, so.
These videos are distracting me. Anyway, so what else is going on? Our live will be in. Well, by the time people are listening to this, if they listen on Monday when we're posting it, then the live will be a few days away, and that will be interesting conversation. But anyway, we'll talk more about this later. I don't even know why I thought about that now.
Okay.
So I mean, into what we're gonna talk about a bit. Do you feel like, social media, like the memes, the posts, the pages you follow, do you feel like social media as well as the music that we listen to is influencing the way that you think? I feel like it is.
I will say yes. More for me, I would say more social media than the music. Mm-hmm. I mean, both, definitely, but the social media part, the memes, really trigger my thoughts a lot.
Okay.
And I don't know if anyone else is going through this, but I'm at the point sometimes where I have to, is this what Candy is thinking? Is this accurate? Is this what I want to do? Mm-hmm. Is this, like, for example, if you're in a relationship, right? Mm-hmm. And it's just an example, guys. And you probably follow a lot of relationship gurus or pages with people talking about relationships. So you follow the guys posting stuff, the girls posting stuff, and then maybe you're following spiritual leaders that are also posting memes about relationships, and you're probably in a particular issue with your partner, and then here you get 3-4 different opinions on the same matter, and you're like, I don't know what to do. And then sometimes you may follow what that meme says, and you're like, damn, that's actually not what I really wanted to do. Like one of them, I will say, I think there was this meme during COVID that was like, quarantine. If your man has not called you like 3-4 times during the day, he's not really interested because there's nothing else to do during quarantine, right? So he should be calling you, right? And he should be responding to your messages, is what a meme is saying. But that's a faulty meme, right?
Right. Because then also there's the memes that say that you should be working on yourself and doing the things.
Perfect example, right.
He's probably resting. He's, working on his
own projects
or whatever.
Trying to get his life
together. We need to be
together.
on the phone with you.
Right. So now you're like, okay, am I tripping, or am I not? Or should he really be calling me 5 times a day, responding to my text messages? Or should I be out here like not checking my phone and getting my shit together? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's really, it can be really toxic.
Yeah.
These memes, these relationship people, they can all be really toxic. And I've had to unfollow like a lot of them. But I feel like the more I unfollow is the more they come back up again. Like, I can't get rid of these people and their opinions. And then the thing too is you don't know what is their thing behind these memes, right?
What made them
post this?
Right.
What was the spirit behind this post?
Yeah.
What was the energy behind this post? And here you go, take their whatever
You're
energy.
taking advice from, and taking that energy into your own
space.
Yeah, for me, it was the music that triggered this thought for me. Like, I found myself one day just driving, and these songs are playing, you know, the Summer Walker, the Me and Bae playlist, the Mood playlist, the R&B Now playlist. It's the same songs, and it's just talking about like love, you know, that's one theme. But then you got the stuff about like the toxic relationships and I can do by myself, and I was just like, hold on now, wait a minute,
right?
What am I feeling right now? You know, like I don't even really feel like this. Why am I tripping?
Oh my god!
Right? You know, like. And I remember that. I called you, right? And I'm like, listen, this is ridiculous. I'm about to stop listening to all these playlists and I'm going back to the It's Lit Ratchet stuff.
Right.
And I did. I went back for like 2 weeks. I was just like, nope. I put 99 Jams on. I was like, what they playing? You know, like, I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't keep being in this, like, emotional mental state.
Right. Mm-mm. And, you know, and you mentioned that with the music, you know, like 1 minute you're in your feelings and then I don't need you. And in with the music and the memes, then you have those same messages about showing, you know, exerting that feminine energy, like being in love and let him take care of you. And and then you have the songs and the memes like, you better get that money, honey. Don't let him play you. If he's whatever, pay attention to those red flags and, you know, whatever, get that, you know, because you're coochie up. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you come across those songs and those memes that's telling you, like, don't be all in your feelings.
Don't let these play you.
Don't let these dudes play you. Throw it back one time and keep it moving. And it's like, just the other day, I was just wanting to be wrapped up in your arms, and now I'm just like, can I call you to get some? And then just like, okay, have a nice day, bye. You know, good night. You know, like, what do you want?
Right.
You know?
And that's the thing, right? Is with the memes, with these songs, and honestly, just in general with social media, with the news, with whatever about racism, about women issues, about all of that stuff. How do I know what my opinion is?
Yeah.
How do I know? Sometimes I don't even know. Sometimes I'm like, I see something and I'm like, hold on. I don't even want to watch this person because I know like their delivery is very influential, you know, like, and I usually agree with what they say. So I'm like, but wait, let me try to find a news article about this first and then, you know, come back to this. But it doesn't always work. Sometimes before you know it, you've been already told what to feel.
That actually happened to me this week. And I remember even, before I even get to the example about how that exactly happened to me this week, I remember even telling my therapist that I feel like because we have so much time on our hands now, I've realized that, I'm not sure what my stand is on certain things anymore. I'm not sure what is Candy's, you know, what exactly, what is my stand on that? And no, the example I want to use this week is, I think it was supposed to be yesterday, I was posting something about, what they said about Kanye. The exact reason why Kanye should be with a black woman is because we, you know how to take and support a black man. That's why he should be with a black woman. And then I had posted, no, we're no longer taking patience, you know,
which we aren't.
We're not, you know, but keep it moving. And then, you know, it was all good, and I left my post there. And I remember I'm scrolling, I see another post with this black woman just talking about, gosh, you know, we don't give any of our black men credit, though, the ones that are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like, we're always posting about the negative parts of him, and that we're, you know... And I thought to myself, like, have I posted anything positive recently about the black man? I can't remember. You know what I'm saying? And so I found myself having to go now do another post, just like saluting, because I do know good black men. You know what I'm saying? I do know black men that are supporting their women, that's taking care of their children. I do know some. So, you know, that was another thing for me. I'm like, dang, like, here goes another opinion that makes me want to change something I just posted or mix it up a little bit or go back and add something when I was although I still stick by that post.
Right,
like
but
I'm still
now that I
sticking
know
by
that that's what you did because I saw the other stuff afterwards.
Okay.
I wish you would have left the energy with what it was, right? Because guess what? It is also okay for in this moment for me to be saying this is not okay and whatever. Because obviously I'm not always talking bad about black men. Right? And for this specific example, right? I don't even know what word I just said. Specific example. So you just like, if that's how you're feeling in this moment and this is your social media, then you say what you need to say. And that's it. Another time the mood will be different.
Yeah, even the perfect example of what I'm talking about or what we're talking about with social media. Yeah. How quick that was to shift that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what
Right.
I wish you just let that be. I mean, whatever. But that's the type of thing is like this thing is just like seeping into your subconscious and influencing the way we behave. Like, how are we going to get away from this? Is it even possible to have an original thought anymore? Like in this day and age that we live in, is it actually possible to have an original thought and still have access to the world around you? I have friends who are like off social media.
Right.
They only click to see like the pop culture stuff every now and then. They'll see what the heck Shade Room is talking about, but they don't, if there's like a story that has come out about a specific person, right? They might say, oh, let me see what they're talking about Kanye. But in general, they don't actually have Instagram because, you can access Instagram from the web without logging in. You can access the public pages, They don't have Instagram. They don't have Facebook for no reason. They have WhatsApp, which is basically social media these days because you could post the stories. Right. But you know what I'm saying? They don't have any of the other stuff. They don't have Twitter. They don't, and I don't know what that's like. I wonder what
and the thing is,
like
we
that
will look
is.
at, and when we meet dudes that are not on social media, we look at them sideways like, you don't have it. What you hiding?
Because the memes told us that he should
right.
Is hiding
and if he's not, and then because he's not posting anything, he's hiding something, right? He has another woman. He has a whole other family. He's hiding something. That is why he's not on social media.
But yeah,
because that's what the memes have told us,
right?
So now you look at him sideways when you meet him, and he's just saying, "Oh, I'm not into social media. It's just not my thing." And you're like, already red flag.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. That red flag. Where did that become a red flag?
Whereas then now it probably means that he might have more time to engage with you,
right,
in person, where it counts, right, or he's just just not on that. Like it could be okay,
right,
but we don't.
It could be okay, but we haven't gotten a chance to fully think about it. That's okay for us. And it's okay.
Yeah, and the truth is, like in that example too, is that if that is the case where it's like it's a shady situation, it will show itself in other ways. We don't have to be so wrapped up in social media to think that something is off. But I don't know. I feel like also with the news and stuff that every time I watch the news, I feel like I'm living in the Twilight Zone. Because I feel like it's, I don't know, I wanted to look this up, but I don't know if you remember when we learned world history or something like that in school, right? And they talked about those eras where they started to do these propaganda news. For some reason that stuck with me, and I feel like we're living that again. The news, depending on where you're watching it, is geared in a certain message. The news is no longer unbiased. The news is no longer reporting the facts as facts without opinions. All of the news that we watch are opinion pieces nowadays. That's not how news is supposed to be. News is supposed to be, today, this and this happened. Right. The president said this. Here is the recording.
Right.
Not your opinion about it. not, like how we feel about it, how we're supposed to feel about it. But that's all it is, because, and even if it's not like the CNN talk shows, right? Let's say it's your regular local news. It's the way they deliver it tells you how they feel about it. Today, the president makes controversial statements, whatever descriptive words they use basically sets the tone for the information that you're getting.
That is true.
Whereas it should just be like, this is what was said today. This is what happened today. And then you can feel how you want to feel about what was said or what happened. Right. But that's not, we don't have that choice either. Though they use a lot of like inflammatory terms, the gaslighting type of terms.
Definitely.
Every time.
Even the I think you sent it to me today about the terms what they use for underage girls, children. Yeah. Don't say underage women. Woman.
A woman is not underage.
She's a child. Yes. That's a child.
A woman is a woman. Underage is a child. Yes.
And there are a couple of things in there that would really like, dang, that is so true.
Yes,
like, why are we using these terms versus what it actually is? Why are you trying to
not
why are you trying to pacify
non-consensual sex?
Yeah,
no, it's rape.
It's rape
of a child. That's the type of stuff. That's how the news is. I was watching what's his face, Patriot Act, the Indian guy.
I know who you're talking about, yeah.
And he did a whole piece about the news too, and saying that where you can really find real news these days is in your local newspaper. That the local newspapers are still writing real news, like investigative reporting.
Okay.
The person actually to connect
I didn't even
now,
know we're still printing newspapers.
Girl, the person who basically started this investigation on Epstein years ago was a local reporter in England. In Miami. She used to work for the Miami Herald. She was the one that first was like, some of these things just not adding up about this man, and started investigative journalism and started putting the information out there about these little girls that are going in and out of his place in Palm Beach and whatever. Yeah, it's local news, and that's what he was saying. Like, it's the local news that needs the funding to be able to continue. But a lot of them, you don't know any local news places anymore because they're losing money to these big corporations, and they can't to hide
brainwash us. Yeah,
exactly. Girl,
it is like we're listening to Twilight. Like, even when I hear about the reports now from CDA and
you mean the CDC?
CDC and the hospital numbers and stuff, that it's not coming straight to us anymore. It has to go this way for some. I'm just like,
right?
What are you saying? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense anymore. Like, what do you mean the information about numbers, about health concerns coming straight from the Center for Disease Control has to go through the White House before we get it?
And why?
So what?
Right.
What is the purpose of that? It
I would really
sense.
like to see what the White House will look like after, because Trump he's not going in again. I really want to see how do they build again, right? Like, will the next president now say, okay, let me go back to how we started, how things should be? Or is it that now, well, y'all made Trump do this and get away with it, so I'm gonna do my thing too. You know what I'm saying? Like, is there any going back? Is there any going back? Right? Like, because honestly, and
we don't have to get political about this, but really, even with Biden, right? To be honest, like, honestly, after he made that comment at the end of his interview on the Breakfast Club,
what did he say?
And they keep playing it as a plug back, where he's like, if you're not voting for me in November, then are you even black?
He said that?
You haven't
heard that. No.
Girl, this man was just like, big up himself, big up his chest, like, of course y'all voting for me. I'm black.
Really?
Y'all black, of course.
I did not.
Girl, yes. And Charlamagne was like, it wasn't really was it the Breakfast Club interview? I think it was just Charlamagne interviewing him.
Okay.
Yes, and they keep playing the clip from what he said right at the end when he had to go. And people were already annoyed at how the interview went because he only gave him about 15, 20 minutes of his time for the interview. And, so they didn't really get to go into the deep topics about the black issues and what the black community needs from the next administration and all of that Charlamagne was ready to, to drop in there, his deal. And, Biden just ranted on and on and on about all he did in the past and what he did and what he signed back in 1990, whatever. And he was on this and he marched with whoever and da-da-da-da. And then that was his closing line. I don't remember the exact words, but he basically said, was trying to say that if you're black, I'm the one you need to be voting for. And Charlamagne quickly responded and was like, it's not about that, though.
Okay.
It's about you understanding what our people need and not just expecting to vote just because. But it was at the end of the interview.
Oh, so they didn't get to move in further. So I hope someone...
There was a lot of conversation about it afterwards, Amanda Seals and all of them talking about it. But yeah, and so it's like, even that rubbed me the wrong way. I mean, obviously I'm not voting for Trump. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to vote. So, if Biden is the option at this point, then that's what it is. I'm not voting for Kanye. I really need Kanye to get some help.
Yeah, Kanye
but,
needs some help, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the option, okay, fine. But it just goes to show you what's really happening out here is that they just think that, you need to just vote for me because whatever. So who knows? Like you're saying, what's going to happen, he get into the White House and feel like, yeah, I made it.
Exactly.
And y'all had Trump talking careless up here, so I'm gonna just slide in my little thing too.
Y'all can't check me now.
Yeah.
What y'all,
Not my true colors
who's gonna check me,
out.
right? Who gonna check me, boo?
Listen, and the white man already, does what they want, so...
Yeah, but you're right. Yeah, social media and the news and the music and the memes and the everything, and then people, and then your peers and their opinions, and us. We're doing it right now on a podcast. It's like, I really would love to know how those people that we do know that not on anything, like, what are you doing? What does life look like?
They're getting woke, girl. They meditating, you know what I'm saying? They connecting to themselves. They're getting to know their own opinions, how they feel about the color pink. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. And I mean, maybe they watch TV, right? They probably watch shows. My one friend that I'm thinking about specifically, I know she likes to watch a lot of documentaries. She watches a lot of true crime stories. She's into that kind of stuff, Snapped and investigative discovery, that channel ID. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Or they're busy. They're working. Maybe they got kids. They're just doing life.
That is true.
What were we doing before this?
Hanging out?
I mean, not before COVID, but before social media. I guess we were hanging out too.
We were on MySpace. We were in school. We were students.
True.
Social media came about.
What were our parents doing when they were this age?
Taking care of kids and working and paying bills and going home and sleeping.
That's ghetto.
That's what they were doing. They had no fun. That's what they were doing, coming home to watch the news.
The news, yes. They still watching it.
And they still watching the news. Their fun was church on Sunday. That was it. And going to the market on Saturday and harassing us.
Well, my mom kindly let me and Shanique know that, she used to go to the beach every Saturday with her best friend, and they would go to the beach and they would buy a patty, and then the friend would drink like a rum and coke, and she would drink a ginger wine, and they would lay on the beach and whatever before she had us.
Nice.
And I was like, okay, girl. Nice. And she had a little good up body in her little bathing suit. She got pictures to prove it.
Okay,
you know?
Okay. And
so
and then you had kids.
I mean, and that's all I'm trying to do right now is lay on the beach, and for some reason, I can't.
I want to be on the beach with a nice drink, some music, some good food,
up with the vibes,
hopping at some hotels. You know, like I'm telling you, it's just, and even the beach, like the beach never really used to be my thing. It never really used to be my thing because the salt water, the sand, the sun. Now I probably try to get to the beach at least 1 to 2 times a week. You know, and I just love it there. I mean, like maybe because I can't go anywhere else.
Right. But
you know,
but it's a vibe.
It's a vibe, and the music.
Yeah, even when we went out there late that one night before curfew started, like that was a vibe. Just out there, music. Is there other people that are around, but you know, far enough away from you?
I wasn't even so heavy into music like I am now. Like I feel like every chance I get, I need to hear some music in the background, and I'm just holding a vibe, you know?
No, for real. There's sometimes, like, if I'm at home and I'm, like, about to... It just even happened this morning. Like, I put my headphones in and I was about to vibe and make my breakfast, and then somebody called me. It's like, oh,
right?
Jeez, I was just about to vibe. Like, gosh, let me play my music. Oh. But, yeah.
Even now, I even checking out, like, the beaches. Like, I think our friend Janelle... you know, I think she went to like the beach in Naples and then a beach somewhere else. And I'm like, that's what I need to do then. Since that's the only place we can go, that's the only place that's open. Saturday morning, we just need to pack, and you can because we do that all the time. So you wake up early Saturday morning, pack on the bully beef sandwiches and Kool-Aid. You know, just being extra. But y'all remember those days? And some patty. Pack your little picnic basket with your frozen water and everything, and drive out early. Go to the beach, maybe head to Key West, head to Naples, head to Bonita Springs, Palm Beach, Lake Worth Beach, I hear is really nice, you know, and enjoy the day. I know I can't drive back though because I'm going to be knocked out. Y'all know me already. After a full beach day, I can't drive. I can't drive. So I will need company. Although some of these trips I wouldn't mind going by myself, but I unless I'm spending the night there, I would need company to drive back. But it's a whole vibe, you know, just trying to find some peace and relaxation amongst all the craziness that's going on, you know.
No, yeah, and I said the other day my anxiety got so high, which is part of why we had to cancel the live.
Right.
But, you know, my anxiety got so high about a specific thing. But then when I finally did something to release my stress, I realized that I was just tripping the whole time. And I realized that I really need to make doing the things that relieve my anxiety a priority. Because I will get caught up in my schedule and in studying, and I need to do this and this and this, and I feel like, I feel guilty for trying to take a break sometimes. I realize that I really have to make sure that I do these things, because otherwise I'd never seen my anxiety go that like crazy before, to where it was like, you know, manifesting physical symptoms that you didn't even have, or, you know, whatever. But yeah, so for sure, I'm gonna make it a point to get on your level and get to the beach at least once a week. Yeah. Even if it's not the time where I really want to go in the sun to smell the salt water and the sunblock and the sunshine in the air. That's what I want. I want to take a nap with that smell in my nose. Under my umbrella with the warmth around my body.
With the food.
With some food.
With the music.
Drink.
and a drink.
You know, and
if you have a what would you call it again? Love sponge.
With a love
if you have a little love sponge to take with you, then you know, go ahead. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, somebody got to drive us home. But you know, do what you do. Like I said, I'm in that season where I have no judges for nobody. I don't even care what anyone is doing. I have no judges to give. I don't even know where to find it. I don't even know where to pull it out. I don't even care.
I'm probably doing the same thing over here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Or I might be doing it next year. Or I was doing it last year. Like, who knows? Why am I judging you?
Who knows? Exactly. Girl, I'm in no place. You know, however, whenever, you know. Yeah, so. Yeah, Shy.
I'm done talking.
You're done talking?
Yeah, just hit on record.
Listen, you know what I want to do right now? I want to get some food, go by my pool, turn on some music, and get on my laptop and do some stuff. But Publix is closed, and I'm really disappointed.
What did you want from Publix?
I wanted like a wrap. Or I haven't had a buffalo sub in a long time. The last time I had it, well, you know what? I lied because I did have bread the other day. I got to taste this Haitian porridge.
Oh yeah, I saw.
That comes with a Haitian bread.
I saw that big chunk of hard dough bread you had.
Bruh, that thing was so good. So good. La boy.
Oh man, somebody told me the right way to say it, you know, and I forgot.
Yeah, y'all don't judge me, but it was so good. Shout out to homeboy. But yeah, you know.
Well, I'm not into porridge, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. You don't know what you're missing, sis.
No, I'm alright, girl.
Okay, you don't like the creaminess.
I don't like warm, soft things.
Okay. Are we gonna have it? Okay. All right. Let's bring it back because this is not These Two Girls After Dark.
This is not The Live.
This is not or
Uncut.
No, what's the thing we was talking about earlier? That
our OnlyFans.
This is not our OnlyFans. This is not These Two Girls OnlyFans.
Yes, we'll save that for the OnlyFans.
Okay, so you know, don't even because we can have those more. Okay, so yeah, this is not our OnlyFans account, so we'll keep it
PG.
Yeah,
I'm done talking though. You know what I'm saying?
Done talking.
I don't know what I want to eat tonight. I'm hungry too. We're gonna see. We're gonna let the vibes decide.
But yeah, that's it. You know, guys. So we are going to go live on the 30th. It's gonna also be our first sponsored live.
Yes.
So check that out. I'm pulling up our sponsor really quick because I want to make sure I get the name correct. So yes, we are being sponsored by Palm Tree Paradise Properties. So, you know, look out for that on our live, and we'll show you what they're sponsoring and what they're adding to the vibes of our live.
All right.
So check that out. That's by Palm Tree Paradise Properties. You can follow them on Instagram at, again, Palm Tree Paradise Properties.
And also we are now on Anchor.fm. So our podcast will still be available on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube. However, we are also now on Anchor.fm. I think we're also on Google Podcasts. And we're also on, let's see what they're telling me here, Breaker.audio. We're on Overcast.fm. We're on radiopublic.com. So, you know, check us out. You know, you go to our Anchor page, you can get to the other sites as well. So
Yeah.
Anchor does the sponsoring thing, but they so they want you to, they've wanted us to add like Anchor, telling them to go listen to to sign up for their podcast on anchor.fm. However, I don't think we have the reach of listeners that gets us paid.
Okay. But we
not
will.
Yet.
Not yet. But we will, because
Right.
we're manifesting now.
Right. So now we're starting.
Year, the next 6 months, best believe these two
Yes.
girls were gonna figure out how to make these two girls' podcasts work for us, because we work in our podcast. We work in it. Now we're gonna make it work for us.
Yes.
Manifesting that ish.
Yes.
This is we gonna have that multiple. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
That
follow us.
OnlyFans account.
Yes, multiple streams.
JK. So yeah, follow us on
these two girls on IG. These two girls pod on Twitter. We have our Facebook page. Just search for These Two Girls podcast, and just listen wherever you listen to your podcast. I'm pretty sure we're there. Share us with your friends.
Yeah, and join us live on
See
Thursday.
you guys live. We thank you guys so much for continuing to support us on the podcast and in the live, which has kept us going with that. Sorry about the cancellation, but I thought I was dying, and now I'm not. So.
And now she's not. Completely in her head. So so thanks again, guys. Thanks for the support. We will see you on the live on our Instagram page on Thursday. And until next time, bye.
Be easy.